Hello, everybody. Welcome to this webinar. I'm really excited that you're here and to be sharing with you today. My name is Dr. Maria Van Tifflin. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. So today I'm going to show you how to increase your income through building a successful side hustle in network marketing without spending tons of money and wasting time. All right, so are you a part of the statistics? So on average, the average DPT student loan debt coming out of school, which does not include accrued interest, is $96,000. And there are a lot of people who are coming out with much more than that, sometimes upward of $150,000. And that number is just PT student debt. And that doesn't even include undergrad loans. So you can imagine how much more that is if you add in those graduate or undergraduate loans. 66% of DPTs said that they were burnt out with their physical therapy career. So a lot of this is due to being overworked, having to see a ton of patients, more than what we've expected when coming into this career, and not really getting compensated for the amount of work. Plus, add in all the stress of having to pay off those student loan debts. And then 37% of DPTs said that they aren't confident that they'll be able to pay off their student loans. And unfortunately, this number is continuing to increase. And I've even seen some statistics saying this percentage is 62%. So ask yourself, are you a part of the statistics? So now I'm guessing for a lot of you that this is probably not your first webinar. And the first thing I want to mention is that if you've failed at creating a side hustle in the past, or you've heard or know of somebody who has failed in a side hustle in the past, especially network marketing, I want to tell you it is not your fault and it's not their fault. So there's a lot of information out there and it can be really confusing. Many times that information overload keeps you from success. And let me tell you, it's okay. So if you've been concerned in the past that you just can't succeed with network marketing, I want to put those fears to rest. You can do this. You just need the right person to explain it to you. So the big insurance companies, including Medicare, just keep cutting reimbursement. And some of you have felt that, some of you will, and they want you to think that there are no other options to be successful as a DPT. Well, I'm here to tell you that they're wrong. They have their own reasons for wanting you to think that, but it's not true. If you've ever thought that the government and banks want you to fail, guess what? You're probably right. They don't benefit from you succeeding. They just want to keep you in debt and in need. And the difference with me and my husband, he's a doctor of physical therapy as well, is that we actually care about your success and we truly want to see you living the life of your dreams. So that's what I'm here for. I know you have a dream to change the world and make an impact. You wouldn't have gotten your DPT degree if you didn't. And I want to show you how to make that happen during this webinar. All right, my goal for this presentation is to help two types of people. For those who are wanting to pay down debt, you'll get a viable money-making option to increase your monthly and yearly income from my presentation. For those who have already paid down their debt and maybe want another stream of income because you feel burnt out in your job, you'll get valuable information on how to create an asset that will allow you financial and time freedom to make work optional from this presentation. All right, the only way for you to exponentially increase your income is through network marketing. And the only way to start a side hustle in network marketing is through doTERRA. In doTERRA, I've personally have achieved a leadership position and have successfully supplemented my monthly income. So my team has grown currently to over 100 customers and wellness advocates. And so my team consists of other healthcare professionals, including nurses, nurse practitioners, physicians, dietitians, pharmacists, chiropractors, and dentists, just to name a few. So it gives me much joy to know that my team and I have been able to help people in their overall health and wellness, along with the fact that many of my team have been able to substantially increase their income. So I've always been into health and sports growing up and knew that I wanted to be able to help people in their health. I'm sure, like many of you guys, while continuing to make a living for myself. So I've been a DPT for a little over 8 years now. And when I graduated from PT school, I was really excited to start a job and begin actually earning an income and having freedom with my time to do the things that I want outside of work. Guess what? No more studying for all those exams, right? I also knew that was really important for me that when I was to begin having children, that I would like to drop down to part-time or PRN because being able to have that time with my kids was super important to me. And that was just a goal that I've always had and dreamed of. So after working a couple of years, I realized that this was not actually the reality of being a DPT. And I felt really burnt out. Not to mention having 6 figures of student loans and growing, plus my husband being a physical therapist and his 6 figure student loans and growing. So I was working about 10-hour days, Monday through Friday, in outpatient, seeing 15 to 20 plus patients a day and feeling so exhausted. Not to mention, I was taking notes home to finish because there really wasn't any time to do them throughout the day. And my hands began to really bother me from doing so much manual therapy throughout the day that I would actually start dreading having to see another patient. And, that was just not something that I, wanted it to be as a physical therapist. On top of that, the income I was making, even with a DPT degree, wasn't even touching my student loans. So I was getting behind on bills and having to pay things on credit. And mind you, I'm not really a huge spender when it comes to extravagant things. I just wanted to be able to buy some new clothes here or there, save money for bigger items like a car or a house, and just enjoy going out with my friends and family. I know you guys hear me on that one. These were just the necessary bills to pay and a little extra. So it was really tough for me having to count out my money just, to go to the movies with friends, so that you made sure that I could make sure that I had enough money for the loan payment coming out or for rent. And I was living paycheck to paycheck, and it was really overwhelming and exhausting. So there's no way at some point I would be able to drop down to part-time PRN or anything. I didn't even know if having a kid or buying a home would even be affordable for me. At first, I had tried out another MLM when someone presented me the opportunity. However, I never really felt fulfilled or passionate that I was serving and helping people in health the way that I wanted. Then I learned about doTERRA. I realized that not only could I continue to serve people in their health and wellness, but I could actually achieve the goals I wanted for myself. Knowing that I'm able to supplement my income and eventually replace to add cash flow and remove any financial burden through doTERRA, I know that I can help you do the same. So you guys probably don't want to be in the network marketing business, but sales still apply to whatever you do. Here's how you traditionally sell in network marketing. You call all your friends and family over and over and over again with some amazing product that they must have until they start ignoring you or ghosting you. Here's why that's hard. You have no plan set in place, and you feel as if you're being pushy, salesy, ruining relationship. It's just a free-for-all, and it's not even fun. So doTERRA makes network marketing simple and profitable because you have a specific structure and program that's created to help you establish and create new relationships with people. And that takes the pushiness and the salesiness out of the way. And the upside is that you're continuing to help people solve their health problems, and it's so much fun. So here's Kristen, and this is her journey that she's had with doTERRA. So before doTERRA, as Kristen was saying, Eric and I were living paycheck to paycheck, both working full-time jobs to make ends meet. I wanted so badly to be able to stay home with our toddler, but financially it wasn't possible. When the doTERRA opportunity came into our lives, I never dreamed I could make enough money to quit my job. I just kept sharing the oils and teaching classes because I was passionate about sharing natural health options. When the money started rolling in, I realized my dream of quitting my job could come true. We now have two boys and a third on the way. Eric and I have been able to quit our jobs, and we have been able to buy a beautiful home. We went from survival mode to being able to give to causes and people close to our heart. Our lives are changed forever, and we are grateful to our Savior Jesus Christ for our blessings and to doTERRA for creating the best opportunity possible. So here's what we're going to cover over the next 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes or so. So secret one, how to build a successful business with doTERRA, earning $2,000 a month or more within 3 to 6 months from anywhere. Secret 2, how to sell doTERRA without being pushy or salesy. Secret 3, how to increase your network and continuously find new people who want to join you. All right, so our first secret, how to build a successful business with doTERRA, earning $2,000 a month within 3 to 6 months from anywhere while still working a day job. Now, let me tell you a quick story. So when I first started my business with doTERRA, I never even heard of the word essential oils. I'd see my friend Courtney posting about some weird stuff on Facebook, but I didn't pay any attention to it. She then invited me to one of her classes, which I really didn't want to attend at the time, but I felt bad and wanted to support her. So I promised my husband that I wouldn't purchase anything, but just go and support my friend. Well, within that class, I decided that I really wanted to start my own doTERRA business because of the opportunity that it would bring me and my family. Even though I still had never used essential oils nor really knew that much about them, because of the tools and processes put in place through my upline team, I was able to teach my own classes and help people in their health within 1 month, even though I initially had no idea what essential oils were. And the cool thing is, it didn't just work for me, it works for all kinds of people. So look, here's Kara, and she always thought that she wouldn't be able to afford doTERRA due to having student loans. But after she took that leap of faith, this is what happened. Kara made a decent salary as a speech pathologist, but racked up a lot of student loans in the process of becoming one. She was nervous about starting a business because she didn't want to have another expense coming out. She realized that she could start earning an income right away and hit the leadership rank of Diamond utilizing the specific business strategy. She is now on track to paying off those loans, something that would have never been possible before. So on top of that, she's able to stay at home with her children and do something that she loves. She says, I feel like there's never a bad day, work day with doTERRA. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. So you're probably thinking that you're a traveling therapist or travel a lot in your current career, and you aren't sure how you'd be able to do this, right? Well, actually, you are in front of new people constantly to help you grow your business. So here's Erin. She's a military wife, and because of her husband being in the military, they only stay in one spot for a short amount of time. She was able to grow her team to a platinum rank while moving and traveling frequently. Maybe you're thinking that you don't have enough time to start your own business, right? Well, actually, all you need to start your business in doTERRA is 5 to 10 hours per week. So here's Liz. She was a full-time nurse working 8-hour shifts 5 days per week. She has a husband and is a mom of 3 kids under the age of 4. She initially wondered when she could find the time to start her own doTERRA business. She decided to get a weekly planner and schedule out everything she did for that week. She quickly found that she actually had more time than she thought she had to implement 5 to 10 hours per week on her business. She was able to cut out some unnecessary things in her schedule, like spending too much time playing on her phone or watching TV, that she could take 20 minutes here and 30 minutes there to work on her business. She also realized that through using doTERRA's process, that she was incorporating the business in her everyday life and conversations naturally. She scheduled out those specific times for her doTERRA business and was able to hit premier rank in just 2 months. So maybe you're thinking that you don't have enough time to start your own business right now. Well, actually, or sorry, maybe you're thinking that you don't have enough money to start your own business right now. But due to the compensation plan that doTERRA has created, you can begin at minimal cost and begin earning an income right away. Plus, the great part is that you get paid weekly. So here's Pramila. She was living in transitional living for victims of domestic abuse, and she and her two children were categorized as homeless. She started taking some of the few things she owned to consignment store to sell them. After a month, she had enough money to buy the smaller kit. She called customer service to place an order, and her card was declined. She only had exactly enough money for the cost of the kit, but not for the shipping fees and tax. Her daughter offered to sell her toys to get the extra money they needed. This inspired Pramila to keep trying. When she received a check a week later that covered the cost of her oils, she was shocked. She started working to make enough to pay for rent and move out of transitional living. Then she thought if she could just make $2,000 a month, she would be set. So she reached that goal within 4 months. After that, it stopped being about the money and became about helping other people earn what they needed. Today, she can hardly comprehend all that she's received. She says, last month my check was $13,000. If anyone had asked me what I needed to feel stable, comfortable, and powerful in my life, $13,000 is not the amount I would have come up with. It would have been a lot less. Now she's putting her money back into supporting the domestic abuse programs that once supported her. As she quoted, doTERRA has enabled me to actualize my childhood dream of being the reason why someone's life could be different. There's no way I could have done this without doTERRA. Now, I would assume that most of you haven't had to go through or are in the position that she's in. However, if you are, then you can do it too. Maybe you're thinking that network marketing is just too hard to do, right? Well, actually, when you utilize the proven step-by-step process that doTERRA has put in place, it makes this business very simple to do. So here's Andrea. She initially was struggling in her business because she wasn't in implementing the simple step-by-step process of the specific training. And then when she finally decided to teach classes exactly the way the process says to do, she was able to enroll 7 new customers with starter kits out of the 8 in attendance. And the one who didn't enroll that night wanted to start her own business in doTERRA with her. She also had someone's mom who wasn't even at the class wanting to join and order a kit over the phone. So you're probably thinking that you don't know the first thing there is to know about essential oils, right? Well, actually, all you need to know is a few basics and follow the established process, and you will still be just as successful as someone who knows everything there is to know about essential oils. So here's Tammy. When Tammy went to her first class, she had no idea what essential oils were and just went to be a good friend to the woman who had invited her. Her husband, Adam, had recently told her that she was going to have to go back to work, and she was worried about how she was going to manage that with her 2 daughters. These worries were in the back of her mind as she sat in the class, and by the end of that, she thought that maybe doTERRA could be her answer. She learned through the step-by-step proven process that teaching the simplest, easiest class would give her the best results. And it did. So when Tammy first hit Diamond, it was very surreal for her to have arrived at the school, especially starting off knowing nothing about essential oils. And she says, what actually hit me the hardest was that I immediately wanted this for everybody else. And right then and there, they mattered more to me. So this financial freedom is such an amazing gift, and it's the gift I want everybody to have. All right, you're probably thinking that, how can you utilize your DPT degree through doTERRA, right? Well, actually, the great thing about doTERRA is that we're still helping people in their health, and you can customize their program by incorporating the needed exercises along with essential oils. So here's Nancy. When Nancy was introduced to doTERRA, she thought the business opportunity was a complete miss for her interests and goals. Nancy had been working as a physical therapist for several years, and she explains, I thought the doTERRA business was solely about sales. So the reason I had chosen physical therapy was to empower as many people as I could through education to improve their health and wellness. Well, I laugh now because that is exactly what we do as doTERRA wellness advocates. Now, Nancy loves how her background in health and wellness helps her share essential oils in a way that allows her to empower others. All right, and then many therapists and other health professionals are now starting to incorporate essential oils into their practices and moving towards more maintenance and wellness-based practices versus insurance-driven. That's why you're starting to see some more cash-based businesses pop up. Of course, those are a lot more expensive and take a lot more overhead in order to start those. But essential oils are a wonderful asset to overall health and wellness. So there's Dr. Brianne Showman, and she's incorporating essential oils into her practice for outpatient rehab. And then Dr. Jennifer Chu, a women's health specialist, incorporates essential oils into her practice at her clinic and then through the athletic training facility that she's a part of. And then there's a few hospitals that are using doTERRA oils and more popping up. And some insurances are starting to add doTERRA onto into their practice. So Vanderbilt is one of them, John Hopkins is another, and then Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York, they have a $250 wellness allowance with the insurance that they'll cover, and that includes doTERRA. But isn't that awesome, guys? So doTERRA is moving on the whole health and wellness aspect. So you're probably thinking that the timing right now just isn't right for you to start a business, right? Well, actually, due to the reimbursement changes with Medicare, the top well-known financial advisors and physical therapy experts are saying if you're going to start a business, this is the best time right now. They highly suggest implementing a side hustle due to student loans and potential drop in pay as more and more therapists are being laid off. So here is Danielle. Danielle started building her business with doTERRA while working full-time and studying for her doctorate. She made sure to devote at least 2 hours every day to her doTERRA business, often working 12 to 15 hours a day. So after working at that rate for 2 years, Danielle reached platinum and was able to quit her full-time job. She hit diamond 5 months later. Though her life is still busy, Danielle is grateful that it's now stress-free and full of meaningful relationships. She says, "The freedom of time and finances that doTERRA has given me has allowed me to make a difference in the world with essential oils. And that's something I'm passionate about 100%. So now I've shown you how you can build a successful business with doTERRA, earning $2,000 a month or more within 3 to 6 months from anywhere. Isn't that awesome, guys? All right, so the secret number 2, how to sell doTERRA without being pushy or salesy. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. I remember when I first started building a business with Mary Kay, when my first network marketing that I was in back in 2008, that I felt really icky and weird about asking friends and family and even just talking to random people. So I would go to the mall and literally stalk people, trying to hand out my card and ask people to call me. And trust me, this is totally the wrong way to do this. And, honestly, it didn't make me feel really good. I hated doing that. And I felt, like one of those people in the middle of the mall who are trying to get you to come check out their product. And if you're like me, you're usually trying to turn your head the other way and not make eye contact with them, right? Well, I quickly found that I was now that person and I hated it. So once I started my business with doTERRA and I learned the right way to do network marketing, and doTERRA makes this really simple, guys, I felt confident and excited about selling doTERRA. I realized that as a TPT, I'm selling physical therapy to people. In my everyday relationships and conversations with people, I realize that I'm selling every single day. So when I go to a new restaurant and I just absolutely love the meal I ordered, or I go tell a friend about how I love that specific meal and that she should go get it, I highly recommend it to her. Or, say I went to the movies and I loved that movie, or I read a good book. You just naturally share that you love that and that they should go watch that or read that. And then as a mom, like my other moms here, when I find a product for my babies that work, I naturally just tell all my mom friends, like, hey, you need to check this out, right? As moms, we all do that. We share what's working for us. And so once I saw that I sell something all the time, I realized that this was the exact same thing when selling health products that I know, love, and trust. So the cool thing is, it didn't just work for me, it works for all kinds of people. So look, here's Teresa, and she always thought doTERRA was just another one of those pyramid schemes. But after she took that leap of faith, this is what happened. She was very skeptical about the whole network marketing world and thought it was just spammy and scammy. She wanted nothing to do with with doTERRA and network marketing in general. So when someone introduced her to the oils and they worked, she decided to learn a little bit more about doTERRA and how they do business. She quickly found that through implementing the process of doTERRA's specific step-by-step program, that it was not spammy or scammy. And she was able to continue having great relationships with all of her friends and family while establishing a lot of new relationships. She realized that everyone had equal opportunity to earn the same amount, not like in a typical job where you work and the bosses get paid the most. So she is now one of the top earners in doTERRA with the largest network. So you're probably thinking, I'm not a salesperson. Well, actually, as I mentioned in my previous story, is that we're selling ideas, products, resources, etc. every day. So here's Eliza. She was the last person to ever want to leave the institution of healthcare as a nurse practitioner to start a business in doTERRA. She did not think of herself as a salesperson. She was skeptical of essential oils and was well versed in pharmaceuticals. She decided, though, to experiment with them on herself and her family. She was so excited about this, and she began naturally sharing with others without any intent of ever doing the business. After just casually sharing and other people getting excited and making their own results, she realized she was selling without knowing she was selling and decided she might as well make an income by starting her business. She said it was just like when you visit a great restaurant and you want everyone to have the chance to experiment with that too. So you're probably thinking, well, I don't want to bother friends. Well, actually, the best part is that you can grow a business with doTERRA without ever talking to your friends or bugging them or begging them to support you. So here's Courtney. She constantly worried about bothering friends because she didn't want to be that person who constantly asked her friends to buy something or join something over and over again. She had done this before in a previous network marketing and just felt it wasn't for her. But she fell in love with doTERRA, but she didn't want to do the things that she was doing before. So when she implemented the specific process that doTERRA has, she realized that she wasn't bothering her friends at all. In fact, the friends she quote unquote bothered before in her previous network marketing were ecstatic to join her as a customer or in building their own businesses as well. So she has grown her team to a gold leadership rank. So now that I've shown you how to sell doTERRA without being pushy or salesy, isn't that awesome? Okay, secret number 3, how to increase your network and continuously find new people who want to join you. So let me tell you a quick story. When I started my business with doTERRA, I was definitely one of those people who didn't, like I felt like I didn't really know anybody. I just moved to a huge city of Atlanta in the suburbs and found it really hard to meet new people and connect. So I felt like I didn't, at the time, have any friends in the area. I also had lost touch with friends from high school and college since we were all going in different directions, and it was hard to connect. I was given the task of writing down 100 people that I know. At first, I thought this was going to be really tough, but as I started utilizing the information given through this business strategy, I found it easy to not only come up with 100 names, but over 200. And every day, I'm still continuing to add to that list. All right, the cool thing is, it didn't just work for me, it works for all kinds of people. So here's Brittany, and she always thought that she didn't know enough people. But after she took that leap of faith and implemented the specific process that you're going to learn, this is what happened. She was traveling home from a work meeting on an 8-hour flight. She knew this meant that she would have an ample opportunity to meet somebody new who would be sitting beside her on the plane. She started up a conversation with the lady sitting next to her who happened to be a chiropractor, implementing the process that we teach. So they talked for a good amount of time on the trip, but Brittany kept the conversation focused on genuinely learning about this lady until the lady randomly mentioned that she was frustrated that she needed some prescription medication, but hated that she had to call her doctor to try and get them to send it in, and just wished there was another way to do this. Well, Brittany then went in to say, well, what if I told you that there was another way? This chiropractor was ecstatic to learn that she had other options and ended up joining Brittany's team. Brittany was literally going about her day-to-day life and still was able to share doTERRA and gain a customer while traveling on a flight, not expecting to do business. She learned that she'll never run out of people to talk to implementing this step-by-step process. You're probably thinking that your town or residence is too tiny to have enough people to talk to, right? Well, actually, all you need to know is one person, because that one person also knows at least one person. So here's Scott and Cheyenne. Scott and Cheyenne began their journey with doTERRA when Scott was laid off from his job. To cut down on expenses, they moved to a one-room cabin in a tiny town called Burville with a population of 20 people. The next nearest town had around 200 people. Scott says, we shared our room with bedbugs, spiders, and 2 kids for about 4 months. They didn't let the fact that just because they were living in a small town stop them from pursuing their dreams. So they followed this specific business strategy and began making enough to pay rent, and were able to move somewhere where the kids could have their own room. And they realized that if they tapped into each person in their community, that each of those people knew a bunch of people. So you're probably thinking, well, yeah, the market is too saturated though, right? Well, actually, there are over 7 billion people in the world and only 3 million wellness advocates across 100 countries. So here's Sarah. As a physical therapist, when she initially heard about doTERRA, she was a little skeptical because she thought, well, everyone knows about essential oils. The market is saturated. I don't think there's a place for me here. However, she decided to give it a try anyway, and what she quickly found out was that, one, not everyone knew much about essential oils, if they'd even heard of them, but had wanted to try them and learn more, and the ones who did weren't even using the right ones. So when Sarah started educating about essential oils and how to use them and why specifically doTERRA, she quickly found out that people did not have this information, nor had even had experiences with essential oils in the past, even if they had heard of them. Her clients were excited about the results they were getting, and Sarah was able to grow her business, gaining more and more customers and builders. So you're probably thinking, well, I'm too shy, I'm too introvert around people. Well, actually, this business helps give you the confidence because you will know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. Here's Stephanie. She would define herself as an introvert. When she started this business, she knew that she wanted to build it as fast as possible. Her husband was in the military at the time, and he had one more year before he would get out of the military or have to re-enlist. Due to her current financial, or to their current financial situation at the time, he was going to have to re-enlist. So Stephanie knew that she was going to have to work hard in order to keep him home and from re-enlisting. She followed this business strategy, which gave her the confidence she needed to do this business. She didn't feel intimidated because she felt like it had made her very simple and specific roadmap to help follow, and that she could basically just read or memorize it, and it took all the fear out of it. She was able to hit diamonds in 1 year. So you're probably thinking that you have no idea what you're doing, right? Well, actually, you will get a very structured and organized step-by-step program of exactly how to network and do this business without hassling friends and family. So here's Carrie. Life as a pharmacist was monotonous, stressful, and unfulfilling, she says. I had succumbed to the fact that I would not get to see my kids nearly enough and that I would work day in and day out just to earn a paycheck. When she started studying to become a pharmacist, she was motivated by the idea of serving others and was excited to put that into practice. And though she was able to serve people in their career, there was still something unsatisfying to her about her job, and she lacked a desire to be at work. It took Carrie 6 months before she held her first class because she was scared and didn't follow the step-by-step proven process. Once she realized that how she could positively influence her life and the life of others through doTERRA, she jumped all in and realized that this step-by-step process made it super simple. This desire to serve became her motivation. She is now leadership rank of Blue Diamond in doTERRA. So let me ask you a question. If you followed what I showed you in Secret 1 and found that building a business with doTERRA is already working, then you did what I showed you in Secret 2 and implemented the training program of selling doTERRA without being pushy or salesy, and then you use Secret 3 to increase your network and continuously find people who want to join you, do you think you could be successful? Well, let me ask you a question. How many of you, think to yourself, are excited about what we just talked about? It is impossible for me to show you everything that you need to get results in a 60-minute presentation. I tried to cover it as much as possible, but for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to go over with you how to get started in your side hustle with doTERRA and everything that you'll get when you get started. All right, so what you're going to get: 30 days to 1K blueprint, daily mentor calls designed to help you, unique upline support, a team that will support you and help you grow and excel. Financial strategies will help you set up a budget and get you on the right loan plan. How to work with businesses, working with spas, gyms, chiropractors' offices, and more. Social media strategies. This is something, if you choose, you don't have to do this, but key strategies for online social engagement and increase repeat sales, understanding duplication. Now, let me show you some people who have had a chance to go through this. Here's Bonnie. When she first started building her business with doTERRA, she felt very unnerving. This was all new to her. She knew she wanted and needed a really good plan to help her. She decided to use this structure and business strategy with a goal to reach the rank of silver in 60 days. Not only did she reach silver, she passed it and ranked even higher to gold. She couldn't have asked for a more clear and effective plan to build her business. And here's Jenny. She needed to build her business with doTERRA really, really fast because of life and job transition at the current time. She needed a strategy that would allow her to replace the income her family was losing in 1 month. She started her business with doTERRA on September 1st and followed the business plan that we implement with a lot of hard work and gathering incredible people to go fast with them, that they reached the rank of diamond by September 30th. And the best part is that she's been able to hold this rank and continue to help her team to do the same thing. And probably my favorite story is Elise. Elise was looking for an opportunity to create residual income, and they walked away, her and her husband, from several opportunities in order to join doTERRA. Elise explains, "We realized that doTERRA was different and we couldn't say no." Patrick and Elise set themselves apart as model business builders when they went from starting off to diamond in 62 days. That momentum continues as they mentor their leaders to become independent and dynamic. The Sedavi's active interest in the success of others has allowed them to achieve the rank of presidential diamond 3 times. Elise and her husband spent over $100,000 of their own money to research and study and come up with this step-by-step, proven, tested process that you're going to receive when you join doTERRA. She has gone on to be the top person in doTERRA, making the top rank 3 times. As there's no limit to as far as you can go in this business and to as much money as you want to make. So I want to go back and make sure you realize who this is for. It's for those who are wanting to pay down debt. You'll get a viable money-making option to increase your monthly and yearly income. And for those who have already paid down their debt but want another stream of income because you're feeling burnt out in your job. So you might be thinking you can't get started with this because you don't have enough money. So here's why that's a mistake that will hold you back from success. Ask yourself, if money wasn't an issue, would you jump in and build a business that could help you increase your income to pay off student debt and create financial asset that allows you the financial and time freedom you want for your life? If you don't have the money to invest in a business of your own that you can grow an additional income stream for you, it shows you just how badly you could use this. So think about the ways you can cut costs for the next week in order to take that cost and invest it towards something that will help increase your income overall. All right, so when you sign up, you're going to get 30 days to 1K, $1,000 per month blueprint, which is a total value of $1,497. As part of this package, you're going to get the following to help you begin building your side hustle. So you'll get my team's cash creation checklist, the fastest path to leaving the rat race, and step-by-step launch instructions to help you get going and begin earning an income right away. So when you have this tool, you'll be able to grow your business quickly, earning income right away. You'll be able to feel confident in growing a successful, viable business. And you'll be able to get rid of not having enough income to pay down student loans or pay off your student loans. And you'll be able to get rid of that overwhelming feeling and stress of living paycheck to paycheck. All right, also, when you sign up, you're going to get unique upline support. And this is a value of $700, $709, which is a total value of $2,206. So as part of this package, you're going to get the following to help you begin building your side hustle. So 30 to 60 minute weekly meeting with your upline for support to help you strategize and come up with plans for what you're doing for that week. Access to our team of other health experts, including physicians, nurses, nurse practitioners, chiropractors, dentists, physical therapists, and other health providers. And continuous education on oils and business strategies. When you have this tool, you'll be able to get one-on-one support right away to help you grow and feel confident. That is so important. You can't find that anywhere else. You'll be able to utilize other health professionals for support as you teach others about oils. So you don't have to feel like you need to know everything about essential oils. You can utilize the other health professionals to help you. You'll be able to get rid of worrying of not knowing what to do or how to do it, because it will all be provided for you. You will be able to get rid of not needing to know everything there is to know about essential oils. All right, so when you sign up, you're going to get, in addition, financial strategies, a value of $497 with a total value of $2,703. So part of this package, you'll get the following to help you begin building your side hustle. So you'll get a free one-on-one meeting, and this will be with my husband to help create a healthy budget and plan for you, to go over, your debt if you want, and what school loans you have to create a strategy for paying those down. Again, school loan strategies to help you get on the best plan, and then key strategies to set up your future financial success. So you'll get that package along with this, with everything else as well. So when you have this tool, you'll be able to create and stick with a budget that works for you and your family. You'll be able to set up your future financial success regardless of where you are right now. And you'll be able to get rid of worrying about how much money you'll have at the end of the month. and you'll be able to get rid of wondering how you're going to pay your bills or your school loans. All right, so when you sign up, you're also going to get how to work with businesses, a value of $1,193 with a total value of $3,896. So with this package, you're going to get step-by-step instructions on how to get into the door, how to talk to the person that can get you to the person in charge, step-by-step instructions on how to talk with that business owner, and then step-by-step instructions on training the staff. So when you have this tool, you'll be able to approach any professional business with confidence with a step-by-step process. You'll be able to continue working on improving the health of many people. And you'll be able to get rid of wondering how to utilize your DPT or other health degree. And you'll be able to get rid of bothering or bugging friends and family with this strategy. All right, when you sign up, you're also going to get social media strategies. And of course, this is optional. If you want to do social media, you can. If you don't, that's okay. This is a value of $1,297 with a total value of $5,193. So with this, you're going to learn how to utilize your social media to gain customers organically, auto-proven funnel strategies, how to utilize Facebook ads, and then keys to improving Instagram and Facebook accounts in general. So when you have this tool, you'll be able to grow your business online, you'll be able to work from home, and you'll be able to get rid of wasting money, tons of money and time. And you'll be able to get rid of scamming and spamming people, because I know a lot of you get all those messages and things from people all over the world trying to sell you this or that or whatever. That's not what we do. That's not what we teach you through this social media strategy. You won't have to do any of that. All right, so also when you sign up, you're going to get the duplication strategies, increase repeat sales, which is a total value of $1,104. So all of this together is a total value of $6,297. So would it be worth it to you? If all this system did or got you was how to build a successful business with doTERRA, earning $2,000 a month to $20,000 a month within 3 months from anywhere, would it be worth $6,297? And if all it did was teach you how to sell doTERRA without being pushy or salesy, would it be worth $6,297? And if all it did was show you how to increase your network and continuously find new people who want to join you, then would it be worth it? So if you had a successful network marketing business in doTERRA today that was making you money, would it be worth it to you? How much would you pay to have that successful business helping you earn $2,000 per month and even more, like some people making over $100,000 per month? So let's talk about the price. So to get started with doTERRA as your side hustle, you get to choose one of the following kits that we're going to talk about, and then you'll get all of that stuff, that $6,297 price, for free. So the first kit that we're going to talk about here is the Natural Solutions Kit. The Natural Solutions Kit is my favorite kit to get started. It has everything you need to replace your entire medicine cabinet with the top most important oils. And they come in 15 milliliter bottle size. It also has a 10-hour diffuser. And it comes with the amazing digestive enzymes called Terrazyme and probiotics to really help support your gut, and the incredible immune oils in On Guard, which includes soap, sanitizers, soft gels, and it even includes the supplement trio, which is great to help with pain, increase mood, increase energy, and just improve overall health. So these supplements are known as the lifelong vitality and really are the staple for your health in your home, and a great basis to really start transforming your health. So this kit saves you $250 off the wholesale cost. So it's by far the most cost-effective way to get started, and you really get a sampling of everything that doTERRA has to offer, from the oils to cleansing to cleaning to the supplementation. So this is the best kit to really get started, because then you can start experimenting with all of those. And the next kit is the Healthy Home Kit. So this kit is a little step down from the Natural Solutions Kit. It comes with the top 10 most popular oils in the 15 milliliter bottle size. It comes with the 10-hour diffuser, and it has a little bit of the home products to start with to help decrease the toxic load in your home. And so this kit saves you $90 off the wholesale cost. And then the Healthy Start Kit below also has the same top most popular oils, and they come in 5 milliliter bottle sizes. And it also, this kit gets you a savings of $25, and it comes with a 10-hour diffuser, but it doesn't come with any of the home products. So note here, so the bottom kit, the Healthy Start Kit versus the Healthy Home Kit. So you can see that the price is not 3 times the cost of the oils, but so you're getting, so the bottom kit, the Healthy Start Kit, you're getting the oils in 5 milliliter bottle size, and the top you're getting 15 milliliter bottle size. So that's 3 times the oils that you're going to get in the top, plus you're getting all of the other stuff along with it. So it's a really, really great value between the two, with the Healthy Home versus the Healthy Start Kit, if that works within your budget. And then the next kit is the Healthy Habits Kit. This kit is a little smaller, and it gets you the 5 milliliter bottle size of 5 oils. So some of the amazing digestive enzymes and probiotics for gut health. It comes with the Deep Blue Rub, which is really great for pain, and the supplementation trio there. And this is a savings of $75. And then the last kit here is a Simple Solutions Kit. You get 3 of the top 10 oils in 15 milliliter bottle size, plus the 4-ounce bottle of Deep Blue Rub. And this is a savings of $39. All right, so as you can see here, this is what you'll get when you sign up. You'll get all of this for free. When you choose one of those starter kits that we just went over, then you will get all of this stuff for free. That's an amazing, awesome value that you guys don't want to miss. And you can sign up by scrolling down at the bottom of this webinar and choose which kit that you would like to get started with. And then you will be able to get all of this stuff to get your business going, and you get all of this stuff for free. So at this point, you have 2 choices. Choice number 1 is to do nothing. If you do nothing with the information you've learned over the last hour, then what will you get? That's right, nothing. Choice number 2, you can choose to take a leap of faith. Just test it out and see if it will work for you. So I would ask you to think about where you are in life right now and where you want to be. If you're tired of working the typical 9-to-5 job, if you're burnt out, if you're concerned about the new healthcare reimbursement changes, because let's get real, there are therapists who are losing jobs and taking significant pay cuts, and they're not able to meet their monthly expenses or pay their student loans. But you still want to help people when it comes to health, then this is for you. There is no cap to how much you can make, and you can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want and earn the income that you want. You can have the time freedom that you want to spend with your family or do other things without having to ask off, because this is your business and you create your own schedule. So to get started, choose one of those kits that I went over. You can scroll down below, and not only will you begin using these for you and your family and your health, but you can also begin to sample people and start launching your business. Follow the steps given to you when you click on that kit that best suits your financial budget right now. And after you choose your kit, send me an email at info@theptdocs.com so we can set up a one-on-one call to help you begin launching your business. For any questions or concerns, you can also email me as well. Email, text, whatever works best, or give me a call. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a blessed day.